Alright, welcome back, guys. It's time to play Zenless Zone Zero update 2.2, right? Yes. Last time 2.1 they had a really fun story. Not gonna lie, they improved upon 2.0, which was a bit dull, not to be honest. But let's check out what's going on in 2.2. I hope they can keep the story going even better. Yeah, I hope it keeps getting better. But let's see how it goes. Now we're going to be meeting the OBOL squad, if I'm not mistaken. Why is this looking over a message from someone? His face turning serious. It kind of looked like says, "Here comes another tough job." Your proxy instincts are telling you to turn and walk away. Good timing, Bell. Yeah, I've heard that before. The mayor sent a message earlier saying, "Give me a call when both your siblings are together." Well, what a coincidence. An official message from the mayor usually means something big is about to happen. Sure, let's contact him right away. Simulated signal from city administration surged through the encrypted line after a few seconds of whispering white noise. Familiar image and voice emerged from audio-visual device. Image.
Hey kids, I trust you've been well. The miasma shrouding Lemnian Hollow still hasn't cleared, and since Wi-Fi Peninsula is also a major production area for porcelain ore, I imagine the air quality there isn't so great.
I guess so.
Isn't the spreading miasma more worrying than the air quality issue? Do you have any plans to handle it, Mr. Mayor?
A close attendant friend of
Yeah,
mine
so what's next?
as a senior, it's more friendly to start with some pleasantries before diving into the main topic. But enough small talk.
Alright
Tell me
then.
about the continued threat of the miasma and the danger still posed by the exaltists. Miasma
Alright,
is
we're
a
going back to
natural
the...
byproduct
Now we're
of
continuing on
the
with the
a
salties
unique
thing.
form of ether that causes more severe corruption effects than ordinary ether, producing even more powerful ethereals and sacrifices. That's nothing new to you two, Phaethon.
Yeah.
But the miasma raging within Lemnian Hollow has far exceeded what natural seepage could produce.
It's because of the exaltists. They've been using miasma to research and create sacrifices, which has caused miasma to spread rampantly within the Hollow.
That's right. From thwarting the exaltists' plan to seize control of Wi-Fi Peninsula to dismantling Porcelumex, everything you've done has surely dealt a major blow to the exaltists' influence in the region.
It feels like it, but it feels like they keep coming back. Yeah, exactly.
But the Exaltists' actions are still harming the people of Wi-Fi Peninsula. And the miasma in Lemnian Hollow shows no sign of letting up.
Which brings me to the reason I'm troubling you both this time. The opportunity to root out that evil once and for all has finally arrived.
We're getting the main body of the snake.
Porcelumex's co-chief executive officer Ferox secretly allied with the Exaltists to carry out unlawful hollow experiments, seriously endangering the safety and interests of Wi-Fi Peninsula's citizens and businesses. I'll spare you all the official jargon, but in short, Porcelumex's influence and control over Wi-Fi Peninsula have been significantly restricted.
Yeah.
But investigations and operations by the city government in Wi-Fi Peninsula are still being hindered because another major player has rolled in.
What is it this time?
A defense force unit, led by Major General Lorenz, has been deployed to Wi-Fi Peninsula over the past few days, imposing temporary military control to investigate Porcelumex and contain the Exaltist threat.
Defense force, huh?
The Defense Force wasn't involved with the issues in Wi-Fi Peninsula before. So why'd they show up now?
Yeah, what changes?
Wi-Fi Peninsula is a key porcelain production area after all, and has always been a highly contested prize amongst the city's various official powers. Besides protecting the city, everyone is eager to claim a bigger share of the wealth and influence it provides.
Of course.
Major General Lorenz is no easygoing man. Ruthless would be the mildest way to describe him when it comes to achieving his goals. According to my sources, he has a close personal relationship with Porcelumex's other co-chief executive officer, Lucro, and the two often work together.
Are these new names? I'm not familiar with them.
With Ferox's downfall, Lucro secured Lorenz's support.
I do remember Ferox.
Wi-Fi Peninsula's interests. Having the backing of a defense force.
Ferox is the main baddie, I guess. or last update. I guess Lupo is the other head.
Sounds like a power struggle between Tops and the Defense Force. But where exactly is this opportunity to take out the Exaltist remnants?
According to the action plan the Defense Force submitted to the city, eradicate the Exaltists sits at the top of their agenda. That's also their most legitimate reason for deploying to Wife Peninsula.
Interesting.
Of course, I don't believe Lorenz is only there to dutifully protect the city, but with Porcelumex and the Defense Force already muddying the waters, a heavy-handed move by the municipal government could turn the conflict into a turf war over interests.
Oh my god.
I won't pretend
The Defense Force also has something to do.
Protecting the citizens' safety is more important than short-term gains. That's why neither the city government nor Yunquay Summit can act directly this time.
Okay, that sucks.
But for you, Phaethon,
Yeah,
Yes.
we can jump
Faith.
in.
A legend among proxies. An outlaw of the underground. The last disciple of a secret research institute. Mayor Mayflower's wondrous right hand. The one who saved the
Well.
Void Hunter from the brink of collapse. It's my time to shine again, right?
Save the Void Hunter.
to be honest, I won't need all those people helping me. But you're right. It's time for the protagonist to take the stage.
That's really fourth wall breaking there. Mayor,
I spotted the name OBOL Squad on the Defense Forces unit roster. I've heard of their past exploits, and some of their
Yeah.
members have had both professional and personal dealings with you. I believe
OBOL
they could be a
Squad.
trustworthy source of support. Their commanding officer this time is Miss Isolda, who worked with you during the investigation.
yes.
of Exaltists and Porcelumex. I assume you're already well acquainted with her.
A lovely lady.
So we'll be taking part in the operation against the Exaltists as proxies working with the Defense Force?
Really wish that she could be playable, but we'll see.
Exactly. But the title proxy won't fly in the Defense Force's operational report. You'll be introduced as Special Holotech Advisors and the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operations during your visit with the Defense Force.
Alright.
Sorry, official organizations do love to make up long and difficult-to-remember titles, but sometimes those titles can come in handy. Though I have to say, the ones you came up with a moment ago did sound a lot cooler.
Okay, Mayor. Anyway, what about our teacher? Yes, what about
We
Carol?
came across a few scattered clues about our teacher in the last mission, but we still didn't make any real headway.
There's still no solid intel on Miss Carol Arna, but
Too
within
bad.
the limits permitted by the Defense Force, you're still free to pursue her whereabouts as you see fit. I've already informed the Defense Force and Miss Isolda in advance. The specific plans and arrangements will be up to you two to discuss with Isolda and OBOL Squad.
Okay.
Well, I have official duties to attend to, and you both have an important mission ahead, so let's keep it brief. Once again, I wish you the best of luck.
Right now, it's time for OBOL Squad to take the main stage. Taking down the Exaltists, the Defense Force. Looks like this job won't be easy. Oh boy. But hey, we get to team up with OBOL Squad again. Soldier 11 and Shiggy will be happy to see you too, right, Well? And of course, a couple of new acquaintances we crossed paths with before. But before heading out, maybe we should let Ijuan, Shiggy, and the others know. Yeah. Let's just tell them that we're making our way there. Shifu, what's up? I've been expecting you, Belle. Don't give me that Ijuan Shifu is all knowing look. And I know because the mayor contacted fans. It seems that really is why you're here. Yunki sent me this on good terms with the mayor, so we can get directly involved in the Defense Force affair. Which means I have no choice but to send my talented student. Oh, leave it to me. Shaming the sect is the least of your worries. The Exaltists play dirty and the Defense Force throws it way around. You're neither skilled enough nor strong enough to deal with either of them alone. That's why you have to act with the utmost caution. Your own safety has to come first before you try to help anyone else. Alright, Suibi and Temple isn't going anywhere. Get a good night's rest here tonight. Then go take care of what you need to do. Remember, if you get into any trouble out there, just give them your Shifu's name. Very well, Shifu. You carefully calibrated the HDD device in Suibi Temple in a chamber, then spend some time chatting with your senior brother and sister. Before you realize it, the night has already fallen. Okay. Bro? The defense force sent word. We're meeting up with OBOL squad tomorrow morning. The coordinates are in the hollow. Okay, we're going inside already, huh? That's right. The defense force wants us to link up with OBOL squad during the operation. Afterward, we to return to the base together. Supposedly, it's meant to help us work more smoothly with OBOL squad. Test our capability as the mayor's special envoy. Spend the whole afternoon tuning the HDD device. It's pretty much done. Take it easy and rest up for tomorrow's operation. Okay then. Here we go. Alright. So begins. Chapter 3. Do not go gentle into that good night. That's a really long title, not gonna lie. The tree made from electric impulse and numerical precision. In Magus memory. Magus. We're back with a comic book style here.
The Hollow hit City Center out of nowhere. Without support from the Obsidian Division, they won't hold for long.
I knew you couldn't count on Helios's warning systems.
Helios Academy?
We've seen worse, haven't we?
To the past, probably. Magus dreams, right?
The track we're guarding this time is a key route
Oh,
for
is
evacuating
that-
civilians and transporting aid.
There is all there.
This is our last line of defense. The civilians are right behind us. We must hold the line.
Magus, you're late today?
You never miss Captain's pep talk.
Let me guess. You were off doing last-minute gear checks for us. Still, they've got a point.
What the hell? She just shot. Oh, is that the same gun that she used on that kid? That's update. She still has that gun back then, huh? The Danny gun.
Tardiness is unacceptable, soldier.
Oh, so Magus was
Obsidian Division. Agamemnon squad assembled.
Agamemnon squad. She was in a different squad.
Obsidian Division, Agamemnon squad, requesting backup.
Here we go.
Obsidian Division,
Here's
Agamemnon
was the
squad,
trauma.
requesting
Oh god. I wonder what happened to Magus that she now becomes a gun.
Fall back, Orpheus.
Yes.
Fall back. No. No. We have to kill it. Whatever it takes.
This is a different voice.
Get back.
Oh, is that okay? That's Yishuan's sister, right? Yeah, it looks like her.
I'm from Yunkoi Summit. We'll hold the line from here. You can fall back now, comrades.
Everyone. We can still save them. And the civilians, they're right behind us. We cannot fall back. So, is this the end?
Oh goodness.
Revenge. Against what? The Hollow? Against everything.
Soul Day. The hell. Oh, they're already together to begin with.
I've already lost everything.
Captain? Captain Magus? Nagus?
Okay.
Nagus, were you dreaming again?
Intelligent constructs don't dream. It was just leftover cache fragments tucked away deep in my memory module.
So, were you dreaming about the past again?
It's a good thing you gave up your studies at the meta school to enlist, Orphe.
What can I say? My brain can be a bit slow at times. Anyway, Magus...
She's be sarcastic there, Ophi. I mean, Magus.
I don't sleep. It's a self-diagnostic mode. And I've told you before, use my proper title while on duty. And stop eavesdropping on me.
Yes, Captain Magus! I swear, I'll never listen to you sleep talking again. But given how you're always right behind me,
Yeah.
it's kinda hard not to overhear.
It's not sleep talking. It's echoes of residual signals from the vocal module during self-diagnostic mode.
Yeah, whatever you say, Magus. Oh my god, she got an angry expression there. Her eye just turned orange.
Yes, Captain Magus. I swear I'll never eavesdrop on your, whatever that was during self-diagnostic mode again.
Still, it's strange. I actually overslept today. I mean, my self-diagnostic ran longer than expected.
You don't have to over-explain yourself, Magus.
Feels like some kind of bad omen.
Are intelligent constructs superstitious too?
It's a construct. Okay, she is a construct.
Well, I am just like you. An idiot who dropped out of school to join the military. Superstition is the only knowledge I've got.
I want to know more about her. What she is before this.
Enough breakfast chit-chat. Time to get ready for this morning's operational briefing, Orphe.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Okay, we're back here. Oh, we're in Orphe's perspective. Captain Magus, squad member Orphe. I've been waiting here for you. You left the sniper to wait here all alone. That's not how an assault ship should operate, Orphe. But you were the one who woke up late. I told you that was a necessary system check and maintenance. Now, getting into position early to cover the squad is part of a sniper's job too, isn't it? Let's head to the operation briefing before the colonel scores everyone on squad complete. Yeah, let's see. There you are, Seed and Soldier. What's up, guys? Oh my god, that gremlin voice from Seed Jr. Robot Squad, assemble! Captain Magus. Even after all this time, Soldier 11 has remained disciplined and focused. That's what you call a model soldier. Huh? Aren't I a model soldier? You? Sid, you're a soldier, too. She doesn't sound so sure about that. You joined the scout, Sid. You'd definitely be a non-scout. I feel like there's a memory somewhere in my past. Something about being in the scouts. If we weren't busy taking care of Sid Senior, I'd actually be an honored member. Captain, we got about 12 or 13 push-ups worth of time before we're late for the operation briefing. Depending on whether we're doing them one-handed or two. Let's hurry to the operation briefing, or we'll be punished as problem squad members before we ever get a chance to become honored ones. Now let's stop laughing, guys. Okay, he's all there. Members of OBOL squad gathered around the command table. There she is.
Good morning, everyone. Today's briefing is to discuss the tactical details for the raid on the Exaltis stronghold. Thanks to previous infiltration ops and documents,
God, she's so gorgeous.
We've gathered intel on several key Exaltis communication hubs within the Hollow. However, we still need more detailed intel on the exact location of their headquarters and the distribution of their personnel. Therefore, before the main force advances into the Hollow to launch a full sweep, we will deploy several elite squads to their comms outposts within the Hollow for recon. The first shot of this battle will be fired by OBOL.
Oh, we're the vanguard.
Will be critical to the success of the operations that follow.
Leave it to me, Isolde.
Captain Magus, remember to use proper ranks during operations?
Yes, ma'am. After all these years, it's not like you don't know my bad habits.
Magus?
Still being informal.
You were the one lecturing me about that just this morning.
After all this time, we finally get to fight side by side again, Isolde. Colonel.
Ma'am, I heard for this operation, a special envoy from the city government will be assisting OBOL Squad. Is that confirmed?
Yeah.
Alrighty then.
Trigger was just telling me we've got a super capable and trustworthy friend coming to work with us.
Trigger is right. There will indeed be a guest from the city government joining us as a technical advisor to assist OBOL Squad in the operation. Per the agreed arrangements, our guest will meet you all inside the Hollow.
Okay, here's where us coming to play. Playtime, that is. Okay, we're off to a good start, I think. And oh boy.
Exaltists have long plagued Wi-Fi Bay Peninsula. Obsidian Division's mission is simple. Eliminate the source of this chaos once and for all. Their repeated failures have cost them dearly. Our task now is to eliminate the remaining stragglers and strike directly at their headquarters. We have obtained intel on multiple enemy strongholds. You will be deployed as scouts. Your objective is to investigate and pinpoint the enemy's main base. Blitz Squad will handle the assault. You will also rendezvous with the technical advisor dispatched by the mayor and assist them in securing the key data. Aegis Squad, you will strike the enemy from the air, providing firepower and intel support for all units on the ground. Operation codename Blitz and Aegis.
Oh my god.
Gear up and get ready!
Why does it started like a Call of Duty briefing? It does reminds me like a Call of Duty briefing scene. Oh yeah, we also do get to play as Magus and Olfie now.
Squad in position.
Let's see, she's a off-field character.
We're en route with the chopper. ETA 20 minutes. Landing at Blitz Squad 3 o'clock.
Primary objective, rendezvous with the mayor's envoy.
Must be someone pretty important. They've got OBOL Squad handling the
Let's see. I really don't know how to play her, but she does off-field attack, if I'm not mistaken.
Let's save the chit-chat for after the mission. Stay focused on the battle.
I just realized the chatter dialogue down there is faster than it was back then. I guess they fixed it.
By the way, why are we meeting inside?
That's so cool. They fixed the speed.
She prefers getting to
Thank
know
God.
partners in live combat scenarios rather than listening to someone introduce them. At least, that's what Colonel Isolde said.
You're making me sound like I'm some unreasonable, clueless kid or something.
Really? I just hope the captain doesn't end up chewing out the envoy later.
Well,
We've successfully rendezvoused with the target. Now, let me take a look at Colonel Isolde's intel report. Captain Magus, this is the Special Hollow Technology Consultant, the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operations, as well as the...
Wait, didn't Isolde say there was only one target? How many people are we talking about here?
yeah, those are all too many titles.
You can call me Lord Phaethon.
Just scrambling bell.
Okay, I'm kidding. I thought that might lighten the mood a little. Just call me Proxy. So this is the amazing Miss Phaethon that Trigger and Soldier 11 were talking about. Turns out you're actually pretty down to earth.
I know who you are. You must be the infamous Phaethon they mentioned, right?
Trigger was definitely talking about the renowned Miss Phaethon.
Usually, only heroic characters are described as renowned. For villains, it would be...
If the other side is a villain, then working with them
My God,
means
this
we're
too.
on the side of villains too.
To be honest, I'm still a little uneasy about having a proxy join up with OBOL Squad. I'm an old-timer who plays by the rules. No dramatic backstory, no need for wild adventures like the younger ones. So I've
Okay.
rarely had dealings with anyone outside the military. Especially someone from, well, the underworld, like you.
Like, damn.
A hero working from the dark side.
What is wrong with Belle right now?
In secret.
She's being very, very rambling right now.
Sure, I've heard stories of your accomplishments, but don't mistake that for me seeing you as a hero. Everyone walking the city...
She really doesn't like us, huh?
Especially someone with a complicated background like you. But I hope your goals won't interfere with OBOL's mission, or violate the Defense Force's principles. Otherwise...
Well...
If what you call your principles are genuinely just, and your aim is to protect others, then I'd say we're on the same side.
I hope so.
Well, whatever the case.
Whether I'm a villain or a hero, Let's keep our focus on the mission. After all, we're still deep inside the Hollow, surrounded by Exaltists.
Regardless of your position, if you get things done, that's not bad in my book.
Next, I'll briefly outline the mission objectives and explain the role that Phaethon will play in this operation. As an expert Hollow guide, or a proxy, Phaethon will use the current map intel and Hollow data to chart the most efficient route for us, OBOL Squad. At the same time, we'll provide cover for Phaethon as the proxy collects Hollow data and monitors the changes and activity of the miasma.
We've got plenty of trained scouts in the military. Can a proxy with no combat experience really handle such an operation?
Captain
Oh,
Malice,
definitely.
According to the intel report and squad member accounts, the proxy has combat experience working alongside Trigger and Soldier 11. Sharper, more precise, and more perceptive than any scout. That's how Soldier 11 described the proxy. I don't think we've ever seen anyone who's earned the approval of both Trigger and Soldier 11 outside of our own squad members.
If no other squad members or Isolde have any objections, that wraps up the mission briefing. Don't fall behind, Proxy.
Sure thing, Miss. Man, Captain is very strict. I don't blame her for mistrusting or not trusting us just
There
yet.
are more enemies than we expected.
Major Squad, report your status.
Ow. Do I really play?
Major Squad, come in.
Counter! Oh no. Oh no response.
Electromagnetic interference is pretty common in Hollows.
The enemy reinforcements just keep coming.
Red Squad is pinned down. Major Squad, do you copy?
Enemy reinforcements spotted to the northwest.
Major Squad.
Speed and the others should be okay. Right?
The fastest way to get comms back is to disable the nearby jamming devices.
This is getting thicker.
Oops.
We're circling right above the enemy,
Oh,
Captain.
there's it.
Searching for the mission target.
Oh my god, we're transitioning? Oh my god. God, that's so cool. Just transitioning to the next game. Next part of the
Aegis
mission.
Squad has reached the LZ. Split Squad, do you copy?
It must be you've exposed your weakness.
Is Seed Senior's comm system still working?
No, the speaker's all buzzy with static.
Pretty home.
Let's clear the nearby enemies first, then regroup with the captain ASAP. Aim for wind. I wonder if the proxy, the envoy and the captain have met up safely.
Power on maximum.
There you go.
The area's all clear now. All those annoying pests. Good riddance.
Come in, Blitz.
What is...
Do you
I
copy?
was not expecting Sid to have that kind of voice, but there we have it. Fair enough. Let's just switch split down the pump machine somewhere the comm room comes to a halt.
Major Squad, come in.
Agents reporting in. We read you loud and clear, Captain.
We just shut down the enemy's jamming.
Fire.
Ethereals keep emerging from the miasma. Over the head seat.
Aegis Squad, are there any ether transmission terminals inside
Ow.
the control room?
It's your turn to broadcast.
Why is this thing so thick?
Shut down the ether transmission system.
Yeah, she plays very smooth, not gonna lie. But too bad she's electric. I already have Anbi. Civil Soldier Anbi. I couldn't really pull for her, to be honest. But in any case, the successful decryption signal flashed from its senior data port and the one civilian aid in the transmission system grows still. Okay, we're back with
Remote support. In position.
alrighty then.
transmission system has been shut down.
Great! That cuts off the supply of miasma. Let's provide cover fire!
We eliminate the remaining enemies and head to the meeting point. And the rest is shown what we've got, OP.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Blitz Squad has finished clearing out the remaining enemies.
Right?
Roger. Aegis Squad has successfully secured a data
Those things look like
sorry.
coffins. They're kind of creepy.
What's a coffin?
It's a thing where people are laid to rest.
Late?
Obscura.
Oh, you mean like Seed Senior?
Not exactly, but whatever. See, this is another research device built by Persolumex, Alice calls it an Obscura. Oh yeah, we did found this, but it was only a piece of it, if I'm not mistaken. There was in a report we handed over to Commander Isolde. Are these just regular Aether research equipment? I doubt it's that simple. Being tied to the Exaltus is bound to be suspicious. I felt somewhere ominous too. Are you saying the defense put some information on it? You'll get intel when you want to know. For now, let's keep moving. What a difficult person to work with. Don't be discouraged, Miss Special Envoy. I've been around the captain for a while and still think keep moving. Spicy kind we got here. What's this? Okay. Time for puzzle, not really puzzle. Time to do our work as proxy. Hacking time. This is what we get.
Now analyzing.
Oh, I made it, Fairy.
Network communication structure detected.
It's been a while.
Devices are interconnected, probably forming part of a larger equipment array. By cracking part of the data, we can locate the other devices.
This is completely different than the usual.
The skilled hacker.
You're amazing, Proxy.
You're not secretly hacking into my brain while I'm asleep, are you?
Nah.
Hey, come on. I'm a professional. I have standards.
Communication structure analysis. 50% complete.
Oh. Is that it? Is that all the better we can have? I mean, we are at the end of the freaking hacking place. Okay, that was pretty normal. It's one heck of a padding, not gonna lie. Alright, where we go from here? Yeah, Orpheus really definitely feels like a sub DPS.
Not gonna lie, they look pretty ominous.
And doesn't matter.
Persolumex? That's the company working with the Exaltists, right?
Yep.
Not everyone in the company is bad. Hopefully.
Talking about Damien, are you? These obstacles are blocking the squad's path to our rendezvous. Well, let's get them while we wait for them. Yes, Captain Magus. Meanwhile?
This is the only route Blitz Squad can take.
Alright, I would take.
The mission went without a hitch. Great work, everyone.
And thanks to the Envoy for all her hard work, too. You were also amazing in
Damn it, this feels so smooth despite, well, whatever it is. Probably because the Roomba looks so cool. They see me rolling. They hating. Hey guys.
Huh? Seed, you've met them before.
Oh, it's you, Proxy.
Oh yeah. First time meeting her.
You're Seed, right? It's been a while. We met briefly during the Persolumex investigation.
I remember. Oh, Seed Senior says he remembers too. Shh, he's asleep right now, so he can't talk to you himself.
Is that so?
But according to Seed Senior, you're someone who can be trusted. Someone worth trusting. Well, to be honest, it was Trigger and Soldier 11 who told Seed Senior first. And then Seed Senior told
Yeah,
me.
I get it. Yeah, who is Seed Senior? I mean, we did know that.
Senior? Is that the name of your mech?
He's not a mech. Seed Senior is an intelligent construct, totally different from exoskeleton-based vehicles like mechs.
Kinda like Magus over here.
You carry the same scent as me, Proxy. You must be quite knowledgeable in this field. Did you attend classes properly back in school, Proxy?
What is she talking about?
Strictly speaking, I never really went to a typical school.
Sounds like a lie.
You two have quite a unique way of talking.
I mean, yeah, you're not much better, Soldier.
The Defense Force, or rather OBOL Squad's comms channel, always seems to be tuned to a pretty unusual frequency.
Birds of a feather flock together, as they say.
Really?
The Proxy wasn't complimenting us, Soldier 11. You dummy.
Being able
Oh, I like Seed's gremlin voice.
at the same time. I have to say, you really are something special.
It's because they have the same energy, Magus. I feel so bad for Magus.
Are Seed and Soldier 11 intelligent constructs too?
Oh my god.
Still, winning over these girls might be easy. But as the commanding officer, I have to assess you with the utmost caution.
Man, I feel bad for Magus having to be the straight woman, taking care of these dimwits. I mean, they're not dimwits, but you know what I'm trying to say, right? Thank God Magus have a Trigger to level the playing field instead of it just being Magus on her own.
All right, everyone.
Thank goodness, Trigger.
Let's not forget, we're still in the middle of a battlefield here.
Goofballs, yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
The Exaltists' communication outpost. It seems all that's left are supplies they didn't have time to evacuate with. We came up empty on both the location of the Exaltists' main base and the research data you were looking for, Proxy.
Yep, leave it to me.
The most efficient way to move such a large amount of supplies in a short time would be through spatial fissures. The Exaltists have been operating in Lemnian Hollow for a long time. They must have access to fissure coordinates that the Defense Force doesn't know about. But no one knows the labyrinths of hollows better than Phaethon.
Phaethon's skills are like magic. Sounds way more impressive than a carrot.
Sounds pretty mysterious. Anyway, you're confident you can catch up with them, right?
I got this.
Time to hack. Oop. But before that...
Those devices, those are all sacrifices?
Seed, confirm the number of enemies.
Locking onto hostile targets. There's 8 in total. 7, 6, 5, 4,
Oh.
3, 2, 1. 0. Now we're all clear. OBOL Squad. All enemies eliminated.
Where's Soldier 11 though? She's not even in the cutscene. Amid the thunderous thumps of heavy machinery and shrill, hysterical scream, it brings in the assault's captives.
The rambling old man is a little Seed's trophy.
The final sacrifice is about to begin.
Unhinged indeed.
How can swirling dust compete with a blazing fire?
Oh god.
Do all the Exaltists talk like this? It's really hard to understand.
Seed, make him shut up.
Foolish unbelievers!
Hey, Seed Senior. You've got to be careful with how you treat prisoners.
They've done more than enough harm. Being gentle isn't exactly a priority.
Well, that's just how they are.
What sets these Exaltists apart from typical villains is their fanatical devotion to the Creator. That often drives them to act unpredictably.
Yeah, I wonder why they are so fanatic about it.
Even if they act in the shadows without rhyme or reason, the miasma remains essential to them. If we follow that trail, it could very well be the weakness that brings them down.
These so-called fanatics are nothing more than villains who treat ether as a deadly poison corrupting new Eridu, aiding and abetting its destruction. Let's see if they stay so devoted when confronted with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military-grade high-energy lasers!
God dang.
Calm down, Captain Magus. As vile as the Exaltists are, not every member is guilty.
Yeah.
Many innocent civilians were deceived into joining. In other words, not every Exaltist member deserves to be met with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military-grade high-energy lasers.
We've hardly caught anyone yet, and you're already defending them? I know how to throw around grand quotes too. Like no snowflake in an avalanche ever feels responsible.
Yeah, I see.
You're awfully sympathetic towards these scumbags. Perhaps because you're one of them?
Jeez.
Enough! Captain Magus, I'm pretty sure your remarks have already exceeded the boundaries set by Commander Isolde's temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon, specifically the section designated for Magus.
Huh? How come no one told me about it?
Don't speak harshly to your squad mates, and don't say anything that kills morale. That's what you taught us, Captain Magus.
I don't consider them a comrade. At least not yet.
God damn it, Magus.
Whether we're allies who can rely on each other, or simply partners with our own
Yeah, I kinda like it.
let's stick to our duties, Captain Magus.
Wouldn't have it any other way, Phaethon.
Something urgent that needs our attention.
There's a critical piece of intel that needs our immediate attention. What just emerged from the Obscura is a bioweapon created by the Exaltists, known as a sacrifice.
Okay,
These
good
Obscura
recap.
and the factories that produce them are scattered throughout Lemnian Hollow.
No, not just Lemnian Hollow. According to the data from Porcelumex and the intel Commander Isolde has gathered, there are a large number of Obscura placed throughout Yphae Peninsula. Over 300 of them.
That's quite plenty.
Not even the entire Obsidian Division could deal with that many monsters.
The entire Obsidian Division would just end up as monster food.
We have to get this information to Command immediately. The Exaltists' actions may be far more dangerous than we had anticipated.
Yeah. But there's a problem.
No, that's not right. Although I did come across Obscura shards tainted with sacrifice energy, there's still no solid evidence to confirm that the sacrifices and Obscura are directly connected. The Obscura devices
really?
I saw in Phylum Heights didn't all carry traces of sacrifice energy either.
Really?
More importantly, creating a creature as powerful as the sacrifices would require an unimaginable amount of ether. There's no way the Exaltists have access to such an immense supply of ether and miasma.
So there's a third party?
Or they would have destroyed New Eridu long ago.
Phew. Good thing the bad guys we're dealing with this time aren't that powerful. Yet.
Hey, did you two completely forget that courage is a soldier's greatest virtue?
Captain, didn't you say that kind of talk is just something generals say to sound impressive?
The proxy has a point. But there's definitely something suspicious about the Obscura and Yphae Peninsula. We need to organize thorough inspections and patrols as soon as possible. Obsidian Division has already mobilized outside Lemnian Hollow. Those Exaltist rats will soon meet their end.
We just gotta watch out, but let's teach counterattack.
A fanatic's last stand is often the most ferocious. Everyone, stay sharp and proceed with caution.
After spending over a decade in the military, I understand that all too well.
Okay.
What Captain Magus meant to say was, thanks for the heads up, Proxy.
That's not what I meant!
Damn. The depths of the Lumnian Hollow, where even the proxy sites can use the darkness. Oh, Sarah. The military's operation has started. You're to provide cover for the overseer's ritual. Every action leads us closer to meeting our Lord. Everything for the Creator, Lady Sarah. But the defense force has overwhelming numbers and we've taken heavy losses lately. With what little strength we have left, we don't need to achieve victory. Our mission is to buy time. Sacrifices are inevitable. Fortunately, the defense force isn't exactly driven by the noble duty they claim to uphold. Oh, she knows about Soldier, maybe? As long as the overseer completes the ritual. Then we've already won. May the Creator refine you. May the Creator refine you. Okay, we're back. You evacuated from the Hollow with OBOL Squad. Head to the defense post of Post 3 days ago. The Obsidian Division has temporarily taken over Seagate's role as operation. It's a real staging area for the upcoming mission. But there seems to be way more people today. Some sort of operation being coordinated. Anyway, let's report back to Isolde first. Yeah, we talked to them. Right, Trigger. Thank goodness you're okay, Proxy. When you and the captain were surrounded by NSI, I was really worried about you both. My bullet almost didn't make it in time. Yeah, that was a close call. Protecting you, Proxy, is our top priority. I mean, protecting citizens like you, Proxy. Coffee might seem a little hesitant at the time, but she's actually a skilled and brave soldier. Captain Magus comes off as harsh and short-tempered, but she's the kind of person who risks everything for his squad for new heirloom. Or rather, she already has. Impressive. See it? If it wasn't for Sid and Trigger shutting down the Exaltus equipment, the captain and I would have been leaning on help fight. I mean, I was a big help, but Trigger and Sid Sr. were just as important. Exaltus system were pretty basic, it just took a little tinkering to shut them down. The ability to handle machines so effortlessly is amazing. I wonder if I could learn to do this with practice. It's talent, pure talent, and I was sensing that's similar to your right, Proxy? Yeah, kind of. Alrighty then, Captain.
All in all, the scouting mission was a success. OBOL Squad took no casualties. Against our firepower, those Exaltus lunatics didn't stand a chance. It's honestly baffling how HSO and public security got completely outplayed by the Exaltists. Their actions are chaotic and lack any strategy. Though credit goes to Commander Isolde's flawless planning.
The proxy was amazing too. Just like Trigger and Soldier 11 said. And just like all those rumors on Internet.
Huh? Orphe, since when have you been visiting sketchy sites like Internet behind my back?
This sounds like a...
Calm down, Captain Magus. What you've dealt with so far are just the Exaltus scattered remnants.
I know. We already have the hollow coordinates for the Exaltus base. I'm not worried about a head-on clash. What worries me are those Obscura and the sacrifice creatures.
Leave the search for the Obscura to me and the city forces. You focus on the mission inside the Hollow.
Okay.
You can't just grasp at weeds. You have to dig out the roots. All this might just be a diversion by the Exaltists. By the way, Proxy, I heard your performance in the Hollow was top-notch as always. How's working with OBOL? Has Captain Magus been giving you any trouble?
Oh yes, it has been very interesting. Well, I'll have to give that some thought.
I'll have to think about that. I remember Captain Magus saying that Phaethon is a villain who should be dealt with using 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military grade high energy lasers.
Don't go taking things out of context to make me look like the bad guy. I'm a straight shooter.
She's honest.
Got it. Looks like the temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon doesn't really hold much sway over Captain Magus.
It's all because I wasn't decisive enough. Please don't punish Captain Magus.
Yeah, she's been cooperative throughout patience.
She's not the most soft-spoken, but Captain Magus and the squad have been doing their best to support me. And her military-grade high-energy laser is definitely reassuring.
All right. Without the proxy support, our operation wouldn't have gone this smoothly.
Whew. I guess this is the part where old grudges melt away and everyone makes nice.
But if you're that talented, why settle for the dishonorable role of a proxy? Why not join the military, earn a proper rank, and truly protect New Eridu?
Well, what's so dishonorable about it, bro?
What's so dishonorable about it? The work we do in the shadows brings us closer to the light than many of those who stand in it.
Oh my god.
You're being a little harsh today, Captain.
Proxy. How many unqualified civilians have you led straight into danger within the Hollows? And how many shady Hollow Raiders have you guided to dirty money?
Jeez.
You're right, Captain Magus. The underworld does have its dark side, but a lot of people are forced into it. They have to avoid the light and just try to survive in the shadows. And this grand...
We're already having this kind of argument already, huh?
Is it really filled with nothing but righteous heroes? Is your defense force really so perfect? Every single person?
You...
Alright, kids, enough bickering. The only villain here is the grumpy old Isolde. You're all brave, shining heroes, okay?
It's so...
Looks like the captain got shut down by Commander Isolde again.
Even the proxy's been lumped in with the kids. Looks like we're all in the same class now.
Well, it is what it
The
is.
briefing. Proxy. Major General Lorenz has expressed interest in meeting you. Would you mind?
Lorenz. Okay.
The Major General wants to see me? That can't be good.
Relax. I'll be with you.
Oh, it's just a... Is this him? Cannot... Major General Adjutant, sir. Major General August has arrived. Please follow the U2. The Major General tent is just beyond this tunnel. Okay. Follow the adjutant lead head with his order into the Major General tent the other side of the tunnel.
Sir, your guests have arrived.
Oops.
Colonel Isolde, I heard that, OBOL squad has already obtained the coordinates of the Exaltist headquarters.
Why does he face his expression? His facial structure just feels very villainous to me. Something smells. I don't know, it's just the vibe. It made me feel like he is a bad guy for some reason.
That's correct, sir. The recon operation was a success. However, we also discovered something unexpected. There are numerous ether reactors installed around Wi-Fi Peninsula, known as Obscura, which may pose a significant threat.
You can handle the specifics with your squad. You know I've always counted on you. Just make sure I get results.
Yes, sir.
Among all the mediocrity in the Obsidian Division, Isolde, you're the one who truly stands out. I'm really glad I found you back then. Someone like you shouldn't be stuck on the front lines. I'm pragmatic, but I always make sure my subordinates are treated fairly. This is a big opportunity, but I went to great lengths to get troops into Wi-Fi Peninsula. So this mission is one we cannot afford to fail.
Yes, sir.
Ah, I seem to have forgotten about our guest. Isolde, the person beside you.
This is the officially appointed Hollow Technical Advisor and the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operation, Bell.
Welcome to Wi-Fi Peninsula, Ambassador Bell.
I've been in Wi-Fi Peninsula for a while now. Honestly, it's more appropriate for me and Swabian Temple to be the ones welcoming the Defense Force.
Yes.
Swabian Temple? Ah, Yunque Summit. Pardon my memory, I nearly forgot our guest works directly under Mayor Mayflower. Mind filling me in, Colonel Isolde? Why is one of the mayor's personal agents, an infamous proxy, getting involved in Defense Force business?
My God, is this an interrogation?
Belle was appointed by the city as a technical advisor and envoy for Mayor Mayflower, sir. She's here to assist and oversee the Defense Force's operation.
Assist, huh? If the High Preceptor of Yunque Summit had shown up in person, perhaps I'd consider that worthy.
Jeez.
And as for the supervision, since when does Mayflower get a say in when Obsidian Division pulls the trigger?
Sir, Belle is only here to assist OBOL Squad. This has nothing to do with the main force's operations or command. All part of the agreement to keep the City Council from meddling with our military affairs in Wi-Fi Peninsula. Which, I imagine, suits you just fine?
Of course. Your arrangements are always right on point, Colonel. This whole operation is running smoothly, thanks to you. Well then, since you're the Hollow experts and personally by the Mayor, it's only right that I give you a proper welcome. Unfortunately, military secrecy is of utmost importance. So I'm afraid I can't escort Belle to the more refined venues in the city for a proper celebration, at least for now. Colonel Isolde, until this operation is over, all of Belle's external communications and movements beyond Phylum Heights must be temporarily restricted.
Huh.
That's a very unique
Yeah.
way to treat a guest.
Major General, the Mayor and Yunque Summit might not be too happy about that.
What's going on here?
That's an order, Colonel.
Yes, sir.
The people from Porcelumix are still waiting for me in Phylum Heights. Something about a banquet to welcome the Defense Force to Wi-Fi Peninsula. Typical corporate parasites. Always know how to adapt and survive. I'm afraid I won't be able to personally entertain our guest, Isolde.
Let's go, Madam Ambassador.
I'm really sorry, Belle. Came here to help, and this is how you treat it. Life in the military comes with its fair share of rules and restrictions. Major General Lawrence was a decorated officer during the fall of Old Capital 11 years ago and was promoted to a general after its fall. For the year, he's been known for his rather overbearing conduct. I'd be dishonest to say I like his style, but working under him has definitely given me a lot of opportunities and access, allowing me to investigate the truth behind the fall of the old capital. The truth, huh? You know something about it? To be exact, the cause behind my squad's failure back then. Managers have always been concerned about it. I'm getting off track, but the point is, you can count on us, whether it's OBOL Squad or any other Obsidian Division soldier. We'll give everything to protect you. Briefing you on the military operation is all that takes a lead. Yeah, they're pretty rude, huh? Are all the Defense Force generals this unpleasant? Restrictions on going out and contacting the outside world? I might as well be a prisoner. We're just heading down to Sylvan Temple for a quick break. That should stop us, right? Maybe? Attempt to return. Okay. Attempt to return. The proxy's been nabbed by the Major General. Then why do you look so happy, Sid? Don't make fun of your current suffering, Sid. That Major General's got you a real pain, huh? So if the proxy doesn't get along with him, that must mean they're alright. Sounds silly, but also somehow makes sense. Hey, I'm here, guys. You're also the type to eavesdrop on people. I've been aware of your presence for a while now, Proxy. And for the record, I wasn't talking behind your back. Proxy, the ever so lovable Proxy, always listening in with a keen ear. Very eccentric bunch. Sorry, orders from above, you're not allowed to leave. God dang it. I don't know who you are, but there's no argument to be had. It's our order. The argument draws the attention of several nearby soldiers.
Huh?
Hey, Bell. Comrade, Bell is a special envoy sent by the mayor. Show some respect. The mighty Miss Bell got taken down a notch. I'm just following orders. Following orders is a soldier's duty. I understand where the sword is coming from. I hope you understand, Crimson Blue. Well, let's just go now. Alright, we are technically prisoners right now. Being held hostage. Oh, fun. It's all there. Oh, fun.
Captain, Proxy made it through the interrogation unscathed.
No significant change in pulse, and your face isn't too pale. Looks like you passed the test. You look so frail, Proxy. Who would have thought you had the makings of a soldier tough enough to endure enemy torture?
Seems like not a lot of people like the Major at all. So you're really that eager to see me tortured?
With you already calling me the villain, I figured I'd better get good at dodging torture.
The Major General may be tough to deal with, but interrogating the Mayor's envoy? That kind of thing doesn't happen in the Obsidian Division.
That explains the Major General's order to everyone.
Temporarily restricting the Proxy's movements and communications. What does that mean?
Yeah, it's so suspicious.
It means we've got your precious Phaethon locked away. No way out, and no texting or calling family.
That's just so...
That's terrible!
Yeah.
What a shame. I never thought the legendary Proxy Phaethon would end up getting caught one day.
On the plus side, at least the legendary Proxy Phaethon was caught by OBOL Squad. The Major General's idea of hospitality might be questionable, but for a soldier, orders are orders.
I guess so, but this is certainly something.
As much as we regret it, the legendary Proxy Phaethon will have to stay put in Phylum Heights for a while.
You sure you're sorry, Captain? I'm pretty sure you were holding back a laugh just now.
Oh boy.
Don't worry. OBOL Squad and the Obsidian Division are the first line of defense against the Hollows. We'll wipe out the Exaltists faster than you'd think.
And then the Proxy will be free.
As ordered, a technician will now attach a tracker to the Proxy and temporarily block all communication functions of their electronics.
Oh my god, this sucks. There's no point fighting it, so you allow a soldier to fasten the tracker, more like an electronic shackle to your ankle. Thanks to the defense force signal jamming, the only wireless frequencies still functioning in Wi-Fi Peninsula are military ones. For now, at least say farewell to the friends and just stay waiting your replies on Knock Knock.
My apologies, Proxy.
Oh my god.
For the Obsidian Division, orders carry more weight than mountains. I don't like restricting someone's freedom like this. And I'm not exactly your biggest fan. But I hope you won't hold it against Isolde or the squad.
No, I understand for you guys. You guys are okay. But the rest of the military? The rest of the defense force? This sucks. Yeah, this isn't your intention, I'm sure.
I may not be a soldier, but I can understand the weight orders carry for all of you. If temporarily restricting my freedom helps the operation go smoothly and keeps the people of Wi-Fi Peninsula safe, I'll gladly go along with it.
I never thought you'd show such resolve, Proxy. Don't worry.
It's been showing up, Magus.
With us.
Captain Magus keeping an eye on you? Just a heads up, she's not exactly the caring type.
Once again, Proxy, you have my apologies.
It is what it is. Comms and all movement restricted things are definitely tricky. Luckily, I can still reach out to Wise and Ferry through the HDD without the defense force noticing. Oh, we can just talk through secrecy, huh? Right, as I'm thinking about this. Proxy, don't look so down. It's time for OBOL's regular equipment maintenance. Come join us. Is that okay? Do you agree, Captain Magus? Making sure our tech folks have reliable gear is crucial. Do you want to drop by a proxy? Go right ahead. Huh. Yeah, I don't really have any equipment though. Really? I mean, I could detect any gear in the proxy, but I can't shake this strange feeling. The proxy has some sort of device that feels oddly familiar. Don't worry, proxy. She can be a bit hard to follow at times, but when it comes to tech, you can always count on her. It's just a routine maintenance check. Come on, proxy. Stop being so wishy-washy. Okay. What's going on? OBOL squad all here. Alright, time to start today's routine maintenance. Inspector on duty, squad member C. First up for inspection, Mercury. Bamboo. Let me take a look and see if this little Colby got anything wrong with it. I always get nervous when she does my checkup. The antenna on the comms module seems a bit worn out. Gotta remember to get those parts in place. If Colby can't hear me on the radio during the operation, I'm gonna kick your butt. Aye. Next up is Trigger Sniper Rifle. Nothing on you against it. I need one look to tell your weapon's in flawless shape. Just like always, Trigger. A sniper's weapon is their soul in the battlefield after all. Boring. Now it's Orphe and Captain Mega's turn. Let's get this straight. You're not laying a finger on me. Calm down, Captain. It's swinging around my tail. Your exoskeleton is in good shape overall, Orphe, but your tail shows way more wear. No doubt due to the Captain's reckless fighting style. The Captain gives it her all in combat. I'll try to stay in sync with Orphe's movement. As for Captain Magus... Captain Magus, you're using that nitro fuel oil again, aren't you? She can't stand that smell pouring out of your gun barrel. Whoa. Are you seriously attacking your captain's dental hygiene? And finally, it's your turn, Proxy. Where should I start? See, it stares ready to the proxy side. Impossible as it seems, it almost feels like she can see right through to the HDD. Oh god, she can see that? Yeah, that can be possible, right? Change the subject. Your eyes are crystal clear, Proxy. All system good, inspection complete. Just looking for an excuse to stare into the proxy's eye. Now that everyone's finished with their equipment checks, you're dismissed. Get some rest and make sure your gear service at the arm. Hey Proxy, don't forget to look after your eyes too. Does she know? Can't tell. Confirm that the military really is a freedom squad. You can return to the rest. Stand up with some cover from the soldiers' gaze and re-establishing the connection with the HAT brings a small sense of relief. Unless we can contact through here.
As Master's supreme assistant and a thoughtful, all-purpose AI, I would never sit back helplessly while Master's freedom is being restricted, unlike the second assistant.
Very... You really can't stop chasing that first assistant title, can you? When will you finally understand that as her sibling, I'm irreplaceable?
Oh my god. I missed this discussion.
Alright, you two, enough arguing. I'm just the pitiful, useless captured proxy here, while you two are elite hackers, okay?
Negative. Although Master was unfortunately captured, Master remains an elite hacking expert.
Thanks for the glazed Fairy.
Save your useless sympathy, first assistant. Luckily, not even the Hollows can interfere with the HDD's unique signal, so the Defense Force's jamming is barely an inconvenience.
Still, I was the one who actually encoded the anti-jamming signal.
She had to mention that.
Which means Bell can still reach me through the HDD, and EOS's deep dive can continue as planned.
Good to know. I'll send over the data from my eyes right away.
I saw some new data with my eye implants in the Hollow. I need you to run some calculations. Whether or not the military's info checks out, nothing is more trustworthy than your calculations, Fairy.
Affirmative. Additionally, I've made a full copy of the military intel files that EOS and Master saw.
If the defense force comes knocking because you did something without permission, make sure they know Second Assistant and your master had nothing to do with it. Anyway, leave the rest to me and Fairy Bell, just like always.
Then leave clearing out the hollow to me and Opal Squad, just like always.
The defense force's mission is bound to be dangerous. Be careful, Bell.
Yes, bro. The bed beneath you feels so foreign. Early rest all the night, but as with all things, it eventually passes. Commotion rises from the outpost beyond the town. What happened there? That's Orphe and Sid's voice. Let's go check out what's happening. What kind of What happened to our bamboo here? Is this the little one you brought back from the hollow? Yes, Captain. The bamboo squad seems to have been attacked. Received the bamboo distress signal and rushed over. But what about the soldier in that squad? They were all wearing their covering. Oh my god, they're dead. I mean, they're not breathing kind of light. Oh yeah, they're dead. Let's pay our respects. Oh god, what happened? This bamboo probably recorded what happened when they ran into the enemy, but it's badly damaged. Do we have any technicians at base? Well, I can fix them. Roxy, you know how to fix a bamboo? Just help this little guy. Leave it to you, Roxy. Okay. Very straightforward. There you go. The video footage is stored and images from inside the hollow ship through the bamboo's data port.
All units be advised. At 3 o'clock, 300 meters. The cluster of miasma. Ethereal presence confirmed. Something's off. Are those humans coming out of there? Hey, look! Someone's crawling out of the miasma. Why are they wearing Defense Force uniforms?
Oh.
They're coming closer. And they're armed!
Oh my god.
We're under attack! Fight back!
Corrupted?
More at 5 o'clock! Oh, Exaltus troops in disguise?
Gunfire echoes all around. You just have a sweary.
They're definitely not alive!
Oh my god.
What the Are we seeing the dead in broad daylight? Ethereal or monster, just take them down!
They're just swearing all over the place. But good god.
Reporting in! We've got casualties! We've got another wave of hostiles closing in on the right! We need backup!
Deafening gunfire grows louder, gradually drowning out all the voices. Gunfire and voices gradually fade away and eventually turn to silence. Shish. White noise grows louder, skipping ahead. Oh, here we go.
The overseer said, even a miracle like a resurrection is nothing for the Creator!
Don't let joy blind you, my dear brother. Until we stand before the Creator, every miracle is just a small step toward the gate of the final domain.
Don't worry, my joy hasn't clouded my judgment, and my knowledge as a researcher remains sharp. The large-scale miasma activation experiment has already begun ahead of schedule. They'll never catch up to us on our path to the Creator!
The footage ends abruptly here. The bamboo recording the data couldn't hold on any longer. Okay. Those soldiers crawling out of the miasma. They look like the dead brought back to life. Dead? But they're dressed in military gear from the old capital. Stuff from 11 years back. Truly are the dead returned. How could they be the ghosts of those old soldiers if they're shooting at their old squad mates? Well, yeah, they are not the undead. They've been turned into creatures now. Still, the fact that these creatures take on the form of former Defense Force soldier means they're fatal. The enemy's knowledge of the defense force might be beyond our imagination. Besides, yesterday's recon mission went perfectly. We didn't let any cultists escape. There's no way the Exalted should be aware of our progress. We need to report this to Exalted. Let's go, Roxy. Yeah, this seems very troubling. Together with the whole squad, if we saw what you saw.
The Exaltists have already figured out that we're launching a full-scale operation?
Someone naked?
So far, only OBOL Squad's scouting mission involved direct combat. What that recon team ran into was likely just an unfortunate accident. But your operation was flawless, and no part of the plan was leaked. That means either the Exaltists are more perceptive than we thought, or some unit acted outside my command and carried out an unsanctioned mission.
But Lorenz handed command of this operation to you.
Yeah, what's going on here?
So if we rule out interference from higher up, the only one who could have mobilized troops without the Colonel's approval is...
Only the Major General himself.
Looks like Colonel Isolde has it even tougher than I do when it comes to dealing with a demanding superior.
Orphe, you don't actually think I'm that difficult to deal with, do you?
Well...
At this point, arguing with my superior won't do any good.
So if we want the raid to stay on track, we'll have to strike even faster.
While I usually think you're a little too reckless, Magus, this time, I agree with you. Swift as the wind, fierce as fire, and unknowable as shadow. That's the essence of Blitz tactics. At least according to a Yunque Summit scroll. Since the enemy already knows we're coming, let's seize this rare opportunity and strike before they're ready.
OBOL Squad, gear up and get ready!
Oh, hey then.
Yes, Captain Magus.
I'm about to start deploying troops to launch the offensive. Proxy, both the battlefield and the hollows can shift in an instant. Make sure you're fully prepared.
Got
Not
it.
as ready as we could have been. The Obsidian Division will handle the battlefield, but when it comes to the hollow, you're the only one we can count on.
Of
Leave it to me.
course.
On my reputation as a legendary proxy, and my honor as the mayor's envoy, I won't let you down. I'm counting on all of you, too. Please, don't betray the trust that people have placed in the Defense Force.
Save it. We're well aware.
What the captain means is, OBOL never fails a mission.
I believe Office translating now. Now I do really hope that we kind of have it's translated, but I guess not. This operation has two main objectives. First, to gather intel on the miasma soldiers. Second, to eliminate key Exalted base. Get ready and move up. The surprise attack, every second count. Alright. Roll out! Yeah. How did they find out about us attacking for it? That's interesting. I mean, other than the fact that the Major just went in
The
their own.
unexpected deployment of forces beyond Isolde's plan has put the Exaltists on high alert, like a startled bird ready to flee. We can't risk the Exaltist core members escaping right under our noses.
Yeah.
We have to strike quickly and hit their key bases.
Based on the intelligence we have, the target's stronghold in this operation is very likely the Exaltist's main base.
The intel may not be complete.
I'm not usually one to spoil the mood, but from what I've seen of the Exaltists, they're not that easy to pin down. Which raises the question, can we really trust the intel from the Defense Force?
You really know your way around intelligence and information warfare, Proxy. But it's Isolde's strategy and intel that have been key to the Defense Force's success so far.
Can it really be trusted though?
I understand your concerns, but I've no reason to doubt the reliability of Isolde's intel.
Yeah, you really seem to trust her so much. I mean, you were her friend.
You sure have a lot of trust in Commander Isolde, don't you?
That's because Captain Magus and Commander Isolde
There you go.
were comrades in arms. They fought
They
side
trust
by
each other.
side years ago.
Technically, fighting side by side isn't exactly accurate. But yes, Isolde and I go way back. She's a comrade, a senior, and my commanding officer. In fact, OBOL Squad itself wouldn't exist without Isolde's support and guidance. If I can't trust Isolde, then there might not be anyone left in Obsidian Division I can trust.
Oh boy.
I understand. So
Something tells me
when I'm
this
acting as
Soldier is going to do something,
my one
huh?
and only goal is to lead you all to where you're meant
I don't know
to be.
why, but it seems like the writing is on the wall for some reason. Let's if I'm wrong.
The Defense Force people are here.
Yeah. Who goes there?
Are they sleepy?
Petty thugs blocking the way to the Creator.
The Creator will not forgive them. Our sacrifice will pave the way for our Master's return.
Not over yet!
Adjusting for wind.
Show no mercy.
Firepower and maximum. Unleashing maximum firepower.
Oh, damn. That enemy is pretty thick. Encrypted document detecting on this device. Accessing. Ancient Obstacle wrongfully killed soldier rise from the underworld cloaking flames of vengeance. As per why the defense force soldier would fight for us. The overseer was led away. Perhaps they too were blessed with witnessing the greatest truth from the underworld. While storing this device are incomplete, the remaining intelligence is to be obtained. Wrongfully killed soldier, but those ones are different. People, and they died protected. These exaltists come. How did they desecrate the honor of fallen soldier and forgive it? The approaching footsteps have everyone on guard. And what they see is the sight of allies again. Oh.
Which unit are you in? According to Commander Isolde's orders, aside from OBOL Squad,
Oh boy.
there shouldn't be any other squads assigned to raid this base.
Isolde may be the acting commander for this op, but our squad reports to Major General Lorenz.
Oh boy. So, what now?
These idiots are the ones who alerted the Exaltists to our plan. And it was all under orders from the Major General?
What's going on?
Mind your tone. The Major General sent us because he was worried you wouldn't be able to handle this alone. We're here to support the operation.
Support the operation? We were just out there fighting alone as a single squad.
That's right, and we really do appreciate it. Without you taking the brunt of the Exaltists' attention, we couldn't have made it to their headquarters from the flank so smoothly. We have to apologize. We accidentally beat you to it and ended up taking the credit for wiping out the Exaltists' main base.
Really?
Credit? It's meaningless. Is this really the attitude of new recruits in Obsidian Division these days?
Acting all high and mighty. You're just a gun.
Bro.
Really think yourself so important?
What is wrong with this guy?
I may be a rookie, but at least I'm not a washed-up old dog like you.
It's your problem.
Watch it! The captain has given everything to protect the city. You don't deserve to...
It's okay, Orphe. As long as they really did take out...
She's not lashing out.
Then they've helped safeguard New Eridu, which makes them our comrades.
Even among comrades, there are plenty of annoying ones. If you ask me, we should just take this guy away and cover it up as an accident caused by an Exaltist attack.
Oh, don't see.
Hey, are you threatening me?
Stay focused, soldier. Answer me. Has the Exaltist's base been completely cleared?
Several preachers took advantage of the chaos to escape. We had other orders to carry out, so we didn't have time to pursue them while clearing the base.
Really?
Other orders? What could be more important than wiping out the Exaltists?
Bunch of fools. We can't even handle
What the heck is going on?
OBOL soldiers, let's move out.
Yeah,
Once again, it's up to us to clean up after these fools. OBOL, gear up and get ready.
and I'm glad OBOL squad is a different bunch.
I'll take point.
Jeez. What is up with the higher up?
Exaltists are fleeing in all directions.
Second-rate troops sure are surprisingly good at messing things up.
They are so annoying, really.
Who would ever call this an ambush? We've already failed half of the mission's objective.
Alright. This sucks.
Hopefully we can still find some useful documents and materials.
Cryptic document detected under this device. We may be working with postal Lumix, but they aren't exactly saints. They sacrifice everything for profit. Yeah, we do know that. The soldier didn't die protecting the city. The truth is... goddammit. There's a record of how we're being moved, but the missing data cannot be retrieved. Damn it, of all places to die by. Let's see the most crucial part. The soldier didn't die protecting the city. Just what have these exaltists learned? It's nothing but a distraction they planted on purpose to mislead us. Still, it's clear the exaltist remnant was spooked by the Major General's unit so recklessly. That's why they moved the key data early. Guess we have no choice but to press on. Huh. Is the Major trying to cover up something? I feel like that's that.
Elite targets have appeared.
Something definitely do tells me that they are covering up their tracks for some reason.
Careful! Maximum fire!
Go.
Affirmative! Not over yet! Here comes the big one!
Initiating rush attack.
Go.
Everything is moving along smoothly, Mr. Lucro.
We'll be counting on you
That's the
again this
guy.
time.
What's the next guy? What's he doing here though?
Major General Lorenz, you're here in the Hollow. In person?
Interesting.
You're the squad Isolde spoke so highly of. Codename OBOL, wasn't it? This is quite a surprise. You arrived even faster than I expected. It's just as Colonel Isolde said. You're quite a capable squad.
Given that you're leading this entire operation, I'd expect you to be at the command post. And the person with you is...
You must be Mr. Lucro. We met briefly at the Porcelumex Safety Inspection Reception Banquet.
A reception banquet? For a safety inspection? That makes no sense.
This, gun certainly has a blunt matter of speech. Anyway.
Yeah, this guy. This is another person that Damien doesn't like. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I remember.
With the Obsidian Division, I see. For someone so young, you must have made quite the impact with the military.
Not so, Mr. Lucro. This young lady is the mayor's envoy, specially sent by the kind-hearted Mr. Mayflower to oversee our work.
Yeah.
I'm just doing my duty. Please, the title of envoy is a bit too much. I feel like it's a little too high and mighty.
So you're a distinguished guest from city administration. My apologies. Please excuse the poor welcome.
No, it's all good.
So, what brings you here, Major General, Mr. Lucro, and these troops who've been acting without Colonel Isolde's orders?
My troops and I have our reasons for being here. You're a veteran, Captain Magus. Even if you don't fully grasp what overstepping means, you should at least know not to ask about classified military matters. Mind your tongue, Captain.
Oh
After
boy.
all, besides your sharp tongue, there's not much else you have left.
Major General, shouldn't we be going? Staying too long in areas with high ether activity isn't good for my health.
You're right, Mr. Lucro.
Escorted by the troops, Lorenz and Lucro withdraw from the stronghold.
Aside from that clerk I met at the Special Military Affairs desk, these are honestly the two most annoying people I've ever had to listen to. Sorry, Captain Magus. It was wrong of me to speak disrespectfully about a commanding officer.
I'll let it slide this time, Orphe. If I weren't afraid of getting you all tried at a military tribunal, I'd have turned every curse word into high-energy laser blasts right at their faces.
She really just solved our problem with her laser beam. The reason they were here, yeah.
This place is not only a key Exaltus stronghold, but also one of their major research facilities. One of Porcelumex's executives previously worked with the Exaltists. Many of their facilities were originally Porcelumex's assets as well. And now under Lucro's lead, Porcelumex has formed ties with the Defense Force. It's clear why they're here.
You're making my head spin. Isn't it just those two plotting how to profit?
Goodness, Commander Lorenz is such a bad person.
Orphe is still caught up in that naive teenage mindset of seeing the world in just good and bad.
Goodness, Orphe. You really are a fool. But I can't say you're wrong this time. They chose to meet in the Hollow, likely to stay under the radar. Either way, OBOL's mission continues. Everyone,
So weird.
keep pursuing the escaping Exaltists.
Yeah,
Yes, Captain Magus.
let's just keep going with the plan originally. Meanwhile, God, Sarah. Right over here, the Defense Force took the bait just as planned, and they're feeling pretty proud of themselves. Perfect. They wasted enough time on distraction. That foolish general thinks he's already claimed enough victory. Won't be throwing major force at us anymore, though the price was. The price was nothing more than a few necessary sacrifices. They died for the fate of us here. Besides, the troop we brought back from the underworld was a huge help. So all this fighting soldier, it's cruel really. Still if it's for the right cause, then even you and I must be even alive. Absolutely. There's greater purposes and you have other intentions, but you'll still open the path to the creator, won't you, Great Overseer? I've wandered in confusion along this path more than once, but a whisper I hear with truth, without it without. Once I achieve my goal, I'll open the path to the creator. Which means your sacrifice and justified. But Phaeton is with the Defense Force right now, and that's once a real handful. Not the type to let things go easily, and that elite squad of theirs has been a serious thorn in our side. I've noticed. That youngster may be an unexpected variable, but I've already set a course for how their tail unfolds. Don't back them into a corner in this narrative. Your arrangements are reasonable. The creator refines us. And they're really one step ahead of us, huh? Cheers and laughter echo for the military camp. So, why you best units?
Huh?
Yeah, why is it so lively now? American soldier. Ah, oh, a new face and not any provided. You must be that outside helper there. Was it so squad? Thanks to the brilliant leadership of the General Major and his adjutant, securing an easy victory. She really learned a big win, but you still played a part. Huh. Hey, what's with that look? You're celebrating a victory here. Don't be such a buzzkill, okay? Why are you guys gloating? What the heck is going on? Look around. Welcome back, Envoy. I've been waiting here just to make sure you return safely. Ah. Huh, really? such modesty. Still, if you're acting on behalf of the main defense force matters, I'm sure you would hold real authority with the city administration. We owe to the Major General's force that we were able to reclaim a significant cache of porcelain assets. Ferox had handed over the properties which are in fact porcelain's property. It's quite a haul. Yeah, that did happen. That is understandable. The Major and I go way back. He may not be the most charming guy, but he's someone you can count on. I know I'm just a shrewd, profit-minded trader, but I also know there's been some bad blood between him and the chat. But it doesn't stop me from seeing the potential for us to work together in the future. Someone like you always been valued at the table. So naturally, I'm pleased that you made it back in one piece. Yeah, so about the Persolumax. It's true that certain individuals within Persolumax, including Mr. Ferox and his team, engage in unlawful activities with Absoltis. The shameful and pathetic Mr. Ferox is now in custody, and with the Major General's support, we've tracked down his subordinate, who escaped into the Hollow. Persolumax is clean of any further criminal association. I guess so, you guys are free now. Considering that it's all on Mr. Ferox. Regarding the so-called Obscura device, while it was created through Ferox dealings with the Exaltis, are not clear on their scientific. They're made of costly Persolume, so they belong to the company. The recovery of the Obscura once the defense was finished assessing the risk. The risk. Yes, colony soldiers stated in the report that the Obscura could pose an extreme risk when going so far as to order an evacuation of White Peninsula for safety. Got it too dangerous. It's time for me to leave White Peninsula. Take care of yourself. Friendly soldier. OBOL squad had broken through head on. Our plan to sharpen the flame would have gone nearly as smoothly. And the ones who put in the work and got the result shouldn't get the most of the credit. I know, right? They're gloating so much right now. These guys sure know how to take it easy. Already planning to victory party right after winning. So what's next? Next move? There isn't one. The Major General believed the key member of the Exalted have been wiped out and they're basically. As you're concerned, we've already won. That sucks. They got away again then, right? Yeah. Yeah, what about the Obscura then? You faced the Exaltis more times than anyone, Proxy. Your insight is valuable, but even so, the Obsidian Division can't keep pouring resources into chasing down a minor outlaw group. As for the Obscura, Colonel Sol is taking our intel, and the risk posed by this sacrifice very seriously. So they're preparing to evacuate the citizen of White Peninsula. The young guard here did for the civilian until everyone's been evacuated and all Obscura in the city have been cleared. Thanks to his order leadership, we were able to locate so many Obscura across the city before the operation began too. Does she know about the risk? Since everyone's taking a break, why don't you relax a little too close? Change the subject now, huh? Heading back to the camp with the captain. Wanna join us for a bit, Proxy? Despite your doubts, with you singing out through the night, all around you, you find yourself taking a brief rest by the firelight with the soldier. OBOL squad settles in at his quarter. The group are already preparing to celebrate.
Everyone! The Exaltis, the threat that plagued Waifei Peninsula, have been wiped out under our thunderous assault.
And they are so happy, huh?
Once again, we've brought justice and victory to the people of New Eridu, like every triumph before.
But their head honcho is still out there, bruh.
Give it up for yourselves, soldiers! Cheer for victory!
Huh.
And let's hear it for our brilliant commander, Major General Lorenz!
I hate to be that girl, but isn't it a bit early to celebrate?
That commander sure seems to be soaking up the cheers.
A typical big shot, huh?
You're right to be concerned, Proxy. There are still Exaltist stragglers roaming inside and outside the Hollow, and the Obscura in the city.
Yeah, we're still not done yet. Already celebrating? We still have a bunch of Obscura lying around the city.
As far as I know, the key Exaltist leaders are still on the loose. They've managed to slip away after every encounter so far. The Exaltists will still be a threat until they're taken out. Even though Mevarok was severely injured by Ishu and Shifu, and the Exaltists suffered heavy losses, there's still no sign of them backing down. Miasma activity is still spreading. Key people like Sarah still hold major influence.
Yishuan, High Preceptor of Yunquay Summit? I've heard the name before.
How come I don't see Colonel Isolde anywhere? As the operations leader, shouldn't she be here to celebrate?
Where is she?
Isolde has been unwell recently and went back to the city to rest. She's also been absent from meetings over the past few days.
That's suspicious.
Maybe the commander's like Proxy and isn't fond of these kinds of gatherings. She might have just found an excuse to slip away.
You might be right. That does sound like her. In any case, we've dealt a heavy blow to the Exaltists. And after fighting on the verge of life and death, the soldiers really needed a victory to boost their morale.
I guess so.
That doesn't sound like something our strict Captain Magus would say.
Think of it as me trying to lift everyone's spirits. As soldiers, it is our duty to obey orders.
But what do you feel about this, Magus?
Even when we have doubts, we can't launch investigations on our own.
If you take action without orders, you'll be standing trial at a military tribunal. I might not mind, but I'm sure Seed Senior would stop us.
I don't want anyone ending up in front of a military tribunal either.
Right.
I really can't do anything about it, huh?
Military order. The Major's restriction on you can't be lifted until the operation is officially concluded. Sorry about that, Proxy.
I understand. OBOL Squad and all the other soldiers have already given so much to protect New Eridu. Everyone should enjoy this hard-earned victory.
Thank you, Proxy.
But as Peyton, I have no right to stop moving. Excuse me, Miss Special Envoy. The Colonel asked me to pass on a message. Some bigwig from Ops is CNC. Oh god, finally. Someone else. Someone not from the Defense Force. Don't ask me about the specific, you just have to go see for yourself. I hope it's someone familiar. Meet with the Top's visitor. Oh, thank God, it's a familiar face. You meet with Damien of the Dark and fill him on what Luke was doing.
Actually, I've already heard about Lucro personally entering the Hollow and the major...
Nice to see you, Damien.
Besides relocating Porcelumex and the Exaltist stock of Porcelume, they're rounding up trusted members who served under Ferox, including my poor colleagues who fled into the Hollow's labs, fearing a purge. The dust hasn't even settled, yet they're already discarding what they no longer need, proving that the only thing crueler than one ruthless boss is another.
It's funny.
I have no place in Tops any longer, and the Defense Force won't seek justice for a stray like me.
Oh, Damien. Yeah, you're quite in a position.
Even though you played a major role in taking down Ferox, your new boss won't tolerate you for long, will he?
Yeah, because they will consider that he might be too volatile. So, well, meddling other people's business.
Exactly. I can't stand stray dogs like you always sniffing out scraps to survive. Like I ever had a choice. I'm just trying to stay alive.
You know, I'm slowly starting to like you, Damien, despite you being very, very selfish in your goal.
Honestly,
it's understandable.
I was already planning to turn to you and Yunquay Summit for help. Regardless of our differences, you are among the few in Waifei Peninsula who have the power, care about justice, and are willing to hear me out.
Yeah, I'm glad.
A stray like me is used to bowing and begging.
Well,
unfortunately, no matter how much power we might have, we're just as constrained as you are now. I can't contact anyone at Yunquay Summit for assistance either. But If it's just to keep you safe...
It's alright. Just when I was at my wit's end, Miss Savior appeared.
Just as Damien finishes speaking, a small figure suddenly springs out from behind him. Oh!
Hiya! I'm the savior he was talking about.
Who's this cute fella? She's so small. Oh, she's the character. That little bunny character from the teaser. The season 2 teaser. This is her. Yeah, she has a really, what is it, Chinese design on her outfit there. She also wear an apron, if I'm not mistaken.
It's funny, most company employees usually see me as a disaster. Who would have thought I'd ever be called a savior?
Oh, she's adorable. Now, this is a real rabbit compared to Alice, was it? Yeah, she looks more rabbit than Alice, but that's just tomato, really.
Allow me to introduce you. This is Miss Zhao from TOPS, affiliated with the Krampus Compliance Authority.
Oh, she's under TOPS. Krampus Compliance Authority. Compliance Authority. Ah, what do you guys do? Zhao. The Krampus Compliance
Nice
Authority.
to meet you, Miss Zhao. The Krampus Compliance Authority. Is that the name of another company within TOPS? It doesn't sound as familiar to me as the other big companies.
Yeah, never heard of it before.
That's alright. Most people haven't heard of it. Krampus isn't actually a company.
Okay.
Our role is to inspect, decide on, and enforce regulations.
Oh, like check up, show violations and all of that?
Brutal competition is an inherent flaw of the market system. For the members at the round table, it doesn't matter if the company's executives are tearing each other apart. However, the condition is that all actions by the company and its management must comply with the core rules and interests of the Alliance. The business game doesn't always let us play by the rules. That's the round table's mercy. But when those rule breakers go too far, the strict mother
That
reaches
voice
out
crack.
with her black branch. This time, Porcelumix has clearly stepped out of line.
Huh. Isn't this what's kept TOPS standing strong all this time?
I think I get why the corporations might see members of Krampus as a disaster.
I mean, they're the ones who make sure that the alliance of TOPS is still standing.
Even so, having regulators like you is probably a key reason TOPS has
Yeah.
managed to maintain its strong position in the city.
So, it's not hard for you to understand why I see Miss Zhao as my savior, right?
Kind of.
We'll only know whether I'm your savior or your disaster once all the investigations are complete.
Better than letting someone like Lucro treat you like a fish on a chopping board, right?
Hopefully she'll turn out to be your savior.
Although he isn't really a friend, I do sort of get Damien's style. He's determined to survive this brutal game. But he's also someone who never crosses the line.
Huh. You've got sharp and beautiful eyes. I hope you'll never become the enemy of Krampus. And that when those eyes look at me again, they won't be filled with hostility, Miss Bell.
Let's hope so, Zhao. The Krampus member turns and walks up with Damien in tow. She may have been small in stature, but her commanding presence nearly overshadowed the shelf Damien beside. Yeah, she definitely have a certain presence of her. She's not just a funny rabbit. She was all serious there. Interesting. I hope she's able. Considering that she's in the forefront of the trailer, right? Hey there, guys. It's not time to sleep yet. I came all this way with squad member seat to invite you to our special night edition. Special night out? Follow us and you'll see, Roxy. What is it? Quietly and stay low, just like a sniper. We just hanging out. Didn't Trigger quietly creep up behind Orphe and suddenly launch a surprise attack.
Soldier Orphe!
Soldier Orphe.
You two again? Now you have the proxy as an accomplice too?
What's going on here?
You've got it all wrong, Orphe. I had no idea those two were planning to scare you.
Captain Magus is asleep. Don't wake her up. We should let her rest.
She can
Is
go
it time
sleep.
for the captain's self-diagnostics?
Is Orphe more worried about waking the captain or about the captain catching you secretly enjoying some prohibited items?
Excuse me. First of all, my concern for the captain is absolutely genuine. Second, the field manual doesn't list lemon-flavored chips under prohibited foods during deployment. I have every right to protest Captain Magus's executive decision to declare all snacks as prohibited.
Lemon flavored chips. Huh. I never tasted that before. Sounds interesting.
Oh. Well, then why doesn't Orphe protest when the captain's actually awake?
I'm sure Orphe has her own reasons.
Anyway, if Orphe doesn't want us to tell the captain...
How about sharing some of those lemon chips with us?
Seed and Trigger are robbing me again!
Isn't this just a regular part of our night ops briefing?
The law doesn't punish the majority, Orphe.
Then, the proxy should also share the responsibility.
Taking us in now. Yeah, I'll take care of those chips as well.
Special mission to get rid of lemon-flavored chips? Count me in!
In the Sea Breeze Wi-Fi Peninsula, you team up with a OBOL squad to finish off the lemon flavored chips. Might even Seed and Trigger who ambush Orphe return to the squad camp. As I say abruptly, Orphe calls out to you.
Proxy, there's something I need to talk to you about. It's about the captain.
Okay.
Let me guess. It's something that you can only say when Captain Magus is asleep?
That's right. Proxy, I want to apologize on behalf of the captain for her bad attitude toward you during the mission.
Well, it's fine.
But there's a reason why the captain acted that way.
I trust that you know the captain, Orphe. Otherwise, why would you trust her so much? Come to think of it, you and Magus make a pretty unique team. A soldier paired with an intelligent weapon construct.
An intelligent construct? No, the captain is more than that.
Okay. She gonna tell us?
Can I trust you, Proxy?
Sure.
Like I said, just like you trust Captain Magus.
I'm just
here we go.
a soldier here to support Captain Magus. Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. That's how they would comfort me. If Captain Magus and the others were here. But no. I know that I'm not someone special. From the moment I was born, being a gunner has been my sole purpose and mission. In the disaster 11 years ago, New Eridu lost so much. It lost so many of its soldiers.
11 years ago,
The
yeah.
Defense Force's last remaining gemstone, Obsidian Division, also suffered heavy losses. At the time, the military had launched various research projects. Enhanced soldiers, cybernetic soldiers even. Cloned soldiers.
Lone soldiers. Isn't that something like the envy situation? Right?
It sounds brutal, doesn't it? But if it weren't for these cruel projects, Obsidian Division might never have lasted this long. I was also born at that time, cloned
Huh.
as a legendary soldier, and designed to aid that legendary soldier as an assistant.
Designed to aid that legendary soldier as an assistant. You're a clone of Magus? Are you saying you're a clone of Magus then? I was also born at that time. 11 years ago. Oh my god. Accelerated aging? I think because you don't look 11 at all, Orphe. But damn, you're a clone. Test tube babies, huh? Reminds me a lot of Kiana. Yeah, Kiana Kaslana from Honkai Impact. She's also a test tube baby, a clone of someone else. And for you, Orphe, so you're saying that you're a clone of probably Magus, right?
That legendary soldier's military
Yeah.
code name was Magus.
You're a clone of Magus. So this Orpheus now is Magus' original form then? Original form, what am I talking about? But yeah. Huh. This kind of plot reminds me a bit of Metal Gear for some reason. Because of the accelerated aging, the accelerated aging of a clone, really. And it's a clone of a legendary soldier too, nonetheless. Interesting. What about Envy's case though? Which legendary soldier is Envy? Is a clone of then?
The soldier's original body has long been destroyed. All that remains now is a backup of her consciousness, or what you could call her soul, stored within the weapon.
I see now.
Even in death, she's still wielded as a weapon by the Defense Force. Though Captain Magus always says it's what she wanted, is it really a blessing? Or a curse?
Damn. Well...
All things considered, I'm quite lucky. Selfish, even. I stole her body, her name. You could even say I stole her life. But Captain Magus has never cared about that. She'd just say to me, Orphe, my life was far too boring. You should live your own life.
Aw.
I know the looks in my comrades' eyes often carry sympathy or pity, mockery, or even disgust. Still, I can't help but feel that I'm lucky. I met Captain Magus, I met OBOL Squad, and even crossed paths with someone as strong and interesting as you, Proxy. I know there's nothing special about the way I was born, but you all keep telling me, Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind.
You are a clone of a legendary soldier, bro.
Yet,
like Solid Snake.
The tasteless nutrient fluids, those eyes filled with sympathy, pity, mockery, or disgust. They all proved one thing. I'm nothing special. They all told me I'm just a pathetic, tragic person. But you all keep telling me over and over again, you're one of a kind, Orphe. I can leave those glass tanks in the past. I just don't want to let your expectations down. Rather than those cold, lifeless glass tanks, I want the warmth of Captain Magus. I'd rather have my noisy OBOL Squad and you, the cool Proxy. Our pasts, whether it's mine or Captain Magus's, are not what define us. Although Captain Magus often jokingly calls you the villain, that's all just talk. Our pasts are not what define us. Instead, it's up to us to determine our destinations.
Well said, Orphe.
As a Proxy, you'll lead us to the right place. I believe in you, Proxy.
Oh. Thank you for saying all of that, Orphe. It was wonderful. And what a revelation we got there. He's a clone of Magus. Magus' original body, that is. So there's no need to think too much about what she looks like originally then. She's a clone of her. The brief signal disruption communication with HDD is re-established. How are things going, Barry?
Barry, have you finished calculating the exact coordinates of the blind spot in Lemnian Hollow's most active area?
Affirmative. HDD data sync complete. Transmitting coordinate data to EOS's Carrot module now.
Oh, Belle, finally. The exact coordinates are now locked in. The next step is to move out with OBOL Squad and take them out in one strike.
Well, we'll need to find help somewhere else, unfortunately.
Negative. Lorenz's forces have currently halted all further operations, so OBOL Squad is unauthorized to act without orders. Could you send a message to Ishuan Shifu? Actually, scratch that. Better send it to Senior Fufu instead. Shifu never replies to messages.
Lol.
Just say, Junior Bell needs your help. It's urgent. Please ask Ishuan Shifu to come to the rescue. P.S. Don't let the defense force find out.
Poor Junior Bell is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the defense force. It's urgent. Come rescue her immediately. P.S. Keep a low profile and avoid any clashes with the defense force.
Yeah, that's a bit exaggerating his story there.
Aren't you over-exaggerating a bit?
This concerns the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula. A little exaggeration won't hurt, right?
Might as well.
All we can do now is pray that Yunquei Summit sends help soon.
I mean, at least she will come faster than normal.
Who knows what kind of mess the Exaltists might be stirring up in the Hollow, while Lorenz is basking in the limelight. There's no time to waste. I'm logging off now.
Just as you're about to fall asleep, that familiar chirping breaks your peaceful slumber again. Oh! Ishuan. Shifu. Your vision suddenly dims, but strangely you don't feel afraid. You come to your senses, already being carried higher with the air by talents. That was fast. Your body feels weightless like a feather, drifting in the air one moment, then heavy like a stone sinking in. Then you come back to your sense, you already arrive. God damn. She just come immediately. That was fast.
I think I just had a dream. Am I dreaming? Or is this really Swabian Temple?
My disciple, Fufu told me poor Junior Bell is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the defense force. It's urgent. And that I need to stay low and avoid any clashes with them.
Word for word! The message came straight from Junior Bell's brother!
By the way,
awfully fast.
Someone's messing with our junior out there. That's the last straw. Shifu, it's time we step in and get an explanation, don't you think?
What do you mean by step in? Junior Bell just looks a little dazed, that's all. I don't see any signs of cruel mistreatment.
Shifu.
Did Ishuan Shifu use a technique to bring me to Swabian Temple?
Seems you're finally catching on now.
Your safety, of course, is our highest priority. But given how you contacted us in such a rush, I assume you've run into some trouble with the military?
Kind of.
Come on, Junior Bell! What happened out there that made you call Shifu for help? Don't worry, you can tell us. We're all here for you.
Sure.
That's right.
Calm down, guys.
All your seniors are here.
Did not expect them all to be ready for us. Well, you laid out the intel calculated by Fairy along with all accompanying suspicion and speculation for everyone.
Cunning as always. Certainly sounds like the Exaltists.
If the defense force can't deal with those scoundrels, then we will. When do we set out, Shifu?
No need to be hasty. Let Junior Bell get some proper rest first.
Catch up with everyone. But you. Well said to endure more than her share on this job. Senior sister is the best. Proxy without the senior sister is nothing. Those damn soldiers who did the luck as Vice Junior. She won. You still got your senior sister waiting for you up on the mountain. Can't have you getting kidnapped. See her. Oh yeah, your sister. I keep having these unsettling dreams lately, like something bad is about to happen. Whenever I'm on mission in Maya's Magdal's area, I always hear these whispers. A bit worried about you, and about your senior sister, my sister. Yeah, you keep bringing up your sister here. I wonder when can we meet her? It's not corruption symptom, is it, Ian? Or there isn't mission being too much? If so, let me help share the load. Don't worry so much. The sky could fall and the ship would handle it. We'll be okay. You're right. You're that ship. Saying to ship in detail about the story abound in White Bay Peninsula and the potential exotic space hidden in the hollow. The life of White Bay Peninsula is in a direct state can be taken lightly. The defense force refused to step in. The young Kui's with no choice but to break through each mission. But now that there are threats both inside and outside the hollow, with so few disciples left at Syrian Temple, you might need some reinforcement. Before Adrian can finish speaking, an angry shout from outside cuts her off. Oh.
Hand over the proxy!
Oh god. Oh boy.
I was wondering who would break into Swabian Temple in the middle of the night. Turns out it's soldiers from the Defense Force. Please be aware that although Phylum Heights is under military control, soldiers have no right to enter private residences without permission. And my temple isn't exactly a place where anyone can just come and go as they please.
What's all this rambling?
I think what this lady means, Captain, is that you barged into someone's home in the middle of the night and caused a big ruckus. And now she's ready to give you a beating.
Give me a beating?
See, Senior said that if this lady is going to beat you up, you probably won't be able to stop her.
Even with all the Obsidian troops of Wi-Fi Peninsula's support, you probably still couldn't stop me.
Wow. Damn, Ishwan.
High Preceptor Ishwan, this unannounced visit is not meant as a provocation. The person behind you, Phaethon, is currently under our protection.
Under your protection? You mean the mayor's envoy whose freedom is now being restricted?
The temporary restriction on the proxy's movement is both to protect military secrets and to ensure the proxy's safety.
No matter how you look at it, my disciple is safest under my protection.
Oh boy.
Listen, you two. There's something more urgent to deal with than my safety.
Proxy, are you okay?
Oh, so the proxy wasn't kidnapped by Yunquei Summit.
We're fine. I'm fine.
Apologies. This is my mistake. I thought it was the city authorities who took the proxy away, trying to extract military
It's understandable, Magus.
I've never cared about military secrets, only about the safety of my disciples and the well-being of New Eridu.
Well then, Proxy, if you went so far as to defy military orders to contact Yunquei Summit, I trust you must have had a good reason.
Yep.
You mean you're absolutely certain that the Exaltus still have a real stronghold hidden somewhere in the Hollow?
Yeah. Not really certain, but there's a chance.
I can't say I'm completely certain. Not until I enter the Hollow myself and reach those coordinates. But as Guardians of New Eridu, shouldn't Yunquei Summit and the Defense Force investigate, even if there's only the slightest chance of danger?
Yeah.
I just received an alert from Fairy.
Oh boy.
According to real-time Hollow monitoring data, ether activity is rising across the entire Lemnian Hollow.
Whoa.
Warning. Ether activity across Lemnian Hollow is approaching record-high levels.
Whoa, what the heck?
Warning. At the current rate of Hollow expansion, there is a 17.2% chance that Lemnian Hollow will breach the Zenless limit within...
Zenless mention. Oh my god. I think that's the first time the word Zenless is being mentioned in the story, right? It's already been mentioned in some write-ups from in-game stuff, but we never seen it said out loud, right? I don't know about that, but they finally got a mention on the word Zenless. Interesting.
What's that voice assistant rambling about this time?
God damn it, Magus.
Basically, she's saying that if left unchecked, the Hollow might just go boom.
Yeah, about the image of Bangu
The
earlier.
executives in charge of miasma research mentioned experiments on large-scale miasma activation. I suspect they're preparing for what they call the final sacrifice.
The final?
Based on the intelligence and mission results we've seen, the Exaltists control most of the miasma-rich areas in Lemnian Hollow.
Yeah.
They've also mastered the technology to manipulate the unique ether. The current rise in ether activity throughout the Hollow is probably connected to the Exaltists' operations.
That's really bad.
If your theory is true, then this currently undiscovered Exaltus base will likely become the central hub for their final sacrifice.
Yep.
Exactly. But if we can take out their hidden base, the sacrifice ritual won't happen, and the Hollow's rising activity will be back under control.
How do you manage to sigh with a mechanical throat like that?
Although I tried to ignore some of the seemingly fabricated technical terms, you still managed to lose me. So essentially, we head in, confirm whether any Exaltist rats are still stirring up trouble, and if they are, we wipe them out. That should eliminate the threat, right?
Yes.
Wow, Captain Magus. You actually understood everything this time. Amazing.
And let's move out. OBOL Squad will personally eliminate the looming shadow that threatens Wi-Fi Peninsula.
But Magus, isn't this again defying orders for you?
But Captain Magus, weren't you just saying an
Yeah.
hour ago that
What happened?
military orders must never be disobeyed?
Disobeying orders? Hardly. We were chasing after Phaethon, who fled all the way into the Hollow with classified military intel.
Okay, that's one way to make to flip the script.
Captain Magus, your enthusiasm is truly moving. But you could have just left it to Yunquay Summit.
It's our duty as the Defense Force to wipe out the Exaltists. If our superior officers have failed in that duty, then I'll take responsibility myself. Besides, the Obscura still haven't been fully examined. If a sacrifice really did emerge from the boxes, then Defense Force soldiers, and even civilians, would pay dearly.
I understand. My disciples and I will remain on standby at Phylum Heights and fulfill our duty to protect this place.
So, about the plan.
In that case, the attack plan and the operation start time need to be decided ASAP.
Deploying all of OBOL Squad would draw too much attention. We'll need to wait for the right moment. Let's regroup and launch the operation first thing tomorrow morning. All members of the OBOL Squad, return to base and get some rest.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Tomorrow's probably going to be a long day.
Certainly is. The winner's truths.
Get low to the ground, it's getting better like I told you before. Double up a dead road cheddar. L to the J, say stay laced. Kids will call me Royal Flush, and I'm the ace.